Up next, we're going to be talking about the 2021 Gewurztraminer from obviously us at Newt Cellars. So, of note, you might be kind of seeing a little bit of what label changes are happening on some of these wines. And so, what we've done is revamp the look a little bit, and we're now referring to these as our classic series of wines.
And what makes it a classic Gewurztraminer from Red Newt? It's really a function of the style of the wine. It actually always comes from Curry Creek Vineyard. It has for years at this point. But when we create the classic version, we want it to be approachable. We want it to be rich and opulent, but we don't want it to be over-the-top floral. We do want there to be some nice fruit backing there, something that vintage in and vintage out, you know what you're getting with a Red Newt Gewurztraminer.
And a little, of note about 2021 is that it was a tougher vintage here in the Finger Lakes. There was a lot more rain, and it was a little bit warmer throughout the entirety of harvest season, which does put a little bit more disease pressure in the vineyards. However, what we found is because it never got super hot for the majority of 2021, we ended up having a lot of flavor ripeness, but also a lot of acid still being retained. So that really ended up giving this Gewurztraminer a little bit more of a refreshing character to it than we've seen in some of the other vintages.
Difficult vintages always showcase grapes in fascinating ways. And like Meg said, 2021 was difficult for rain, but the Gewurztraminer did absolutely sing through it. This was a really fun wine for us to work on and to show that even in a hard vintage, Gewurztraminer has a place in the Finger Lakes.